I must have absolute silence. Excelsior! Oh.
Now then, Geek Files, how are we all doing?
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, new episode of Excelsior.
Double figures.
Yep.
New format.
Yes.
Yeah, we've listened to your emails, and quite a lot of you have been saying that an hour is too long for a YouTube video, and coming up to the point now where most of the TV shows we review have ended.
Yeah.
What we decided to do is split Excelsior into chunks.
Yeah.
So this week, starting this week, is just going to be movie news and rumours.
Yeah.
And then when we do TV shows, like we're doing Game of Thrones as well.
Yeah, that'll be a separate one altogether.
That'll be a separate video, so you can then choose to go and watch those spoilers. And we'll do every show back in the autumn when they all come back.
Yeah.
We'll do a CW show, probably about half hour long.
Yeah.
Which will be Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, of course they're all connected.
Yeah.
And then we'll do...
The way that he's committed to watching Legends of Tomorrow.
You're making it. But yeah, and then we'll do like Preacher separately. We'll do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as a separate.
Walking Dead,
everything else.
Yeah.
We'll do them all as separate 10-minute video, 5-10-minute videos, so you can just go see it episode by episode. So yeah, we'll crack on with the news this week.
Yeah. First off, Captain Marvel rumours. Brie Larson has now emerged as the favourite to play Carol Danvers.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to IMDb Brie Larson. I know the name, but I don't recognise it from
I only know
anything.
her from the iCloud hack.
All the fucking, that's where I remember it from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't really know enough about her to comment on this. So.
No, I mean, only thing I actually remember seeing her in is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah.
She played Envy.
Yeah, so I don't know, can't really comment on that one.
I don't think she's got the look of her. I mean, obviously, so
What does the look matter?
Yeah. Since it's been announced doing Captain Marvel, I've just been screaming out for Katie Sackhoff because she's perfect.
So look at Chris Pratt, was it Parks and Recreation, who was like a fat, dumpy bloke?
Yeah.
And then he gets cast in as Star-Lord and is suddenly this ripped,
sex
symbol. So I don't think we can really comment on look.
No,
like, she doesn't look the part, like he's coming out in about 2 years.
Yeah.
She's got plenty of time to get into the part, to get the lockdown.
Yeah, fair enough, but...
I don't know enough about her to comment on whether she's up for playing the part or not.
Yeah.
Someone who is up for playing the part,
and
has been confirmed, is what I'm classing as Hollywood's busiest actor at the moment.
Yes.
Because
we seem to be mentioning him every week, don't we, at the moment?
He's in everything at the moment. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been cast as Doc Savage, the first superhero.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what about Doc Savage, he is the first superhero. Basically, he was like Superman, but a bit mental. So DC ripped all the positive parts out of Doc Savage to create Superman.
Well, what we consider the interesting parts.
Yeah.
And took all the powers and created a 2D character in Superman.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to get a lot of hate, but I just don't think Superman has any personality. I don't think he's an overpowered cardboard cut out of a superhero.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so he's been cast as Doc Savage, which is a Shane Black film.
Yes.
Which is Iron Man, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah, Iron Man 3 didn't he?
Yeah, because John Favreau did 1 and 2.
So, is it going to upset more people with that Mandarin type twist?
No, don't.
But yeah, I mean, Roxy, is he doing Jumanji? He keeps hinting at Big Trouble in Little China remake.
Yeah. I mean, he said it's still happening, but we don't know when. It's happening at the same time as Gambit, I think.
Yeah, he's in absolutely everything.
Yeah.
He's just in everything at the moment. Moving on to, like I say, remakes there. What about...
is me going to get angry again?
Yeah, what about Big Trouble in Little China remake there with Rock keeps hitting now, which I don't want.
Yeah.
Just stop doing remakes, leave them alone, write something new. Jason Voorhees is back in Friday the 13th reboot.
Yeah, the second reboot.
Yeah. And this time, he's getting a brand new origin story.
Jason's my favourite slasher villain from horror films. And just stop it, leave him alone.
I mean, what I don't get with this is, you're rebooting the story.
Yeah.
So you're rebooting the entire franchise again. And you're giving him a new origin story.
Yeah.
That could be anyone then. Why does it have to be Jason? Why does it have to be Friday 13th? This is, again, going back to, it's a name make.
Yeah.
We've got this great script, this great story. Let's put Jason Voorhees on it and call it Friday 13th, and then it'll sound really well. That's all they're doing, they're cashing on the name. It's
Just
like
do what we all want. Buy the licensing rights from whoever's took over New Line or whatever it was, and give us Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
yes,
That's all we want.
That's all we want. Just do that.
It's awesome in the comics. Do it now.
Yeah. It's yeah, I don't know. It's just a shameful cashing on names again, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting sick of it now.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah. Won't be getting my money. That's for sure.
I was talking this earlier when we were writing the notes out for this. I've never done this before, but I'm starting to get in the habit of going, don't go see this.
Yeah.
Do not see it, because, like, you know, this Friday 13th reboot, Ghostbusters, which, yeah, again, we'll get to that.
There was a Transformers story which I've completely ignored because it's Transformers isn't worth even talking about.
But the thing is, like, we keep going, but it's not worth talking about. Like Transformers, it's on its 5th movie now.
Yeah.
It's like the shit. Why they keep getting made? Because they make billions. People go to the cinema and see them.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're like Ghostbusters, don't go see it. Just don't go see it.
Yeah.
It's not worth your money. But people go, well, I'm going to go see it ironically. I'm going to see it sarcastically to see how bad it is.
Yeah.
Studios don't give a fuck if you're going ironically or not. They've got your money. That sarcastic money's still worth the same as theatre loving money.
Yeah.
You know, they give a fuck if you walk down.
The only way to stop it is vote with you.
Vote with your wallet.
Yeah.
Just don't go see it.
Yeah. I mean, we say this in football with Ellen Road because we're big Leeds fans. Well, but we still get 20,000 a week, so.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just one of those. Just vote with your wallet. Have some sense. Just,
Yeah.
if you don't want a Transformers 6, don't go see Transformers 5.
Yeah.
Or even better, if you want to go to the cinema, if you want to make a really point with your money,
Yeah.
go the day Transformers comes out. I want it to be a mass happening where Transformers 5 hits the cinema and everybody goes and watches the shittest film that's out.
Yeah.
Bump its box office so like Transformers bombs and this really crappy, shitty, I don't know.
Unless it's an Adam Sandler film, don't do that.
Yeah, no, but it's some Mandarin subtitled art house noir film, and just have that make 300 million in opening weekend over Transformers 5.
Go
That'll
to
send the
local
message.
independent cinema and watch an independent film. Yeah.
Yeah, go see something else. Just do it so that you not only you're stopping them from getting money, but you're showing that money's going elsewhere. The money's there, it's elsewhere. We're just not giving it to you. We're making a stand.
Right.
Like, happy right there.
Yeah, enough ranting. On to news you heard first. Here again.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston is in advanced talks to play James Bond.
Yeah. We said
I'm just going to subtly move this.
again 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row. No one noticed. It's fine.
Sneaky.
Subtle. We mentioned last week Tom Hiddleston's in negotiations. We'll talk about him. He's now in advanced talks. Which pretty much, I think this means he's getting close to bookies. Advanced talks mean bookies don't take bets anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's pretty much nailed on.
Yeah. However, he won't be working with director Sam Mendes, who's followed Daniel Craig out the door.
Yeah, is this a case of I don't want Hiddleston, we're getting Hiddleston?
Yeah.
I'm off then.
Yeah. I mean, they must have. It must be something like that because it's Bond 25. It's a big staple Bond.
It's a big Bond and
for a director to say he don't want to do it.
And the amount of money they've thrown at
Daniel Craig,
and he's turned it down. So there must be something stinking back behind the scenes there.
Behind the scenes, yeah. It's not looking good for Bond, I don't think.
Yeah, but I say we disagree over this. I think Hiddleston will bring that suave, sophisticated James Bond that we haven't seen for ages. And I think he could bring a dark side to him.
Possibly, yeah.
But I have to agree with you, I'm not sure he could do the action scenes.
No, he hasn't got the frame. I mean, I can't see him jumping off a building, grabbing someone by the neck, swinging round, breaking the neck while taking out 3 other guys with a spinning roundhouse kick.
But when did Bond ever do that? No, back in the old days he never did that.
No. Yeah, but he's Jason Bourne now, isn't it?
But I don't want that.
I
want to go back to old Bond. You know, like Bourne and Jack Bauer have their big explosion. I want smart, intelligent,
shagging his way to answers.
Yeah, just shagging his way through, an even organisation.
Yeah.
That's what we want. But Speaking of dissension in the ranks,
Yeah, Jeremy Irons.
he's not normally a man to mince his words.
No.
And he's certainly not mincing his words over Batman v Superman.
No. I mean, he's pretty much agreed with the consensus that it was overstuffed and definitely deserves all the criticism that it's been getting.
Yeah, I mean, is he trying to get fired as Alfred?
Maybe.
Or is he just like, I'm Jeremy fucking Irons, I can say what I like. I'm a respected actor in Hollywood, I've got decades behind me in film and TV. Yeah, I can say whatever
Is he trying
I
to
like.
put more nail in Snyder's coffin?
Jeremy, you don't have to complain. You don't have to say that we've moved sideways. He's just an executive producer now.
I want him out!
I want him fucking gone.
I am a thespian and you shall listen to me.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is we can laugh and joke about it that, you know, he's speaking out against this, well, probably not against the studio, but kind of the studio don't want this kind of publicity.
No.
Well, they're trying to build the DCU, and he's going, right, we're overstuffed. It deserves the criticism it got.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it just a case of it's his integrity as an actor?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Or is it just a case of I don't want to be associated with this shit
Yeah.
anymore?
I imagine he's giving that quote while stroking his Oscar.
And one film we are looking forward to,
Yes.
Kingsman 2.
Yeah. I mean, I must have seen Kingsman 1 about 6 times now.
I watched it last week actually, just 'cause
Yeah.
there were no on, so
Yeah.
get that down off its shelf, I'll watch that. It's one of those that every 2-3 months you can always go back
Yeah.
to watch it, just going, yeah, I know exactly what it is, but it's still, you know, I know it beat for beat, but I still laugh at all the jokes, and they're like, ooh, this bit's coming up.
Yeah. They're getting the dude!
The dude! Is it Kingsman 2?
Yeah.
I mean, this is getting quite a decent cast going now.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we haven't mentioned with all the casting thing is, what's his name's coming back?
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, yes, as the dead.
Yeah, well, he played Ali Hart, he died in Kingsman 1 quite spectacularly. But he's back.
Yeah. He's cast to be in the film. He's got to be flashbacks.
Yeah.
So he's not coming back from getting shot in the head.
Yeah. Is it
Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it.
I mean, it's going to be something about this, like you said, it's going to be a flashback. Well, Eggsy didn't meet him. So, that film.
Yeah,
so,
Merlin.
I was thinking, is it a flashback from Merlin?
Yeah.
Is it, well, when Harry did this, and like...
Or maybe like how the film started about, you know, Eggsy's dad.
Or was it archive footage?
Yeah. No, but how Kingsman 1 started
Yeah, yeah.
with Eggsy's dad, you know, taking him up at team, and that it's one of Harry's past missions. And
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's archive footage.
It's a villain that's come back.
Yeah, they
About
fought
the
him before.
job,
This is how he
Eggsy's
took
got
him
to
down.
take him
Look,
up. Yeah.
here's his file, and he's watching videos of his mission. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's easy doable. You don't have to revive him comic book. It's based on a comic book,
Yeah.
so there's no say it can't be revived.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, it's comic books. But yeah, I mean, we've got Julianne Moore,
Julianne Moore, yeah.
Yeah, who was in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
With Jeff Bridges.
And Boogie Nights.
Hal Berry is in it. And
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Hal Berry.
No.
I've never really been a big fan of her, so we'll see.
Tell you who is in it though, Channing Tatum.
Yes.
Friend of the show, Channing.
This is a comic book movie, like we just said. It's based on a Frank Miller comic.
Yeah.
I think it is. So who knows? Channing Tatum might actually get to play Gambit. Because he's certainly not doing it in a film. Oh, poor little bastard, he's never playing Gambit. Oh, there's two points we've had like every week for like the last 2 months have been Channing Tatum, Gambit and Ghostbusters, and we've got them both again this week. But yeah, moving on to the comic book theme with movies we can't wait to see.
Yes, Thor Ragnarok.
And to be fair, I'm a bit, you know, Thor 2 was a bit...
Yeah.
It's a good film, it's a good movie, but it's the weakest of the MCU.
Yeah. So Thor 2 and Iron Man 3 are the 2 weak films of the MCU.
I liked Iron Man 3. I liked it. It was the whole post-traumatic stress disorder with Tony and stuff. I quite liked. I like that. Yeah, I thought that were interesting. Give a different side of the character. It's as close. Yeah. For me, the post-traumatic stress disorder that you had with Tony in Iron Man 3 was as close as we're ever going to get on film to an alcoholic Iron Man.
Yeah.
So I quite like that. It showed him. It was more him outside of the suit than in it.
Yeah.
But
plot details have been leaked. Well, not leaked. freely given away.
Yeah.
It says it's going to be a mashup of Planet Hulk and Ragnarok storylines.
Yes.
And Hulk is getting his Planet Hulk outfit.
It's going to be cool to see Hulk in his Planet Hulk armour.
Yeah.
But it also means we're not going to get a solo Planet Hulk movie.
Yeah. But they've said it over and over again. The Hulk's too expensive and doesn't hold people's interest enough long for a feature film of his own.
But he's got all the other warriors with him. He's
Yeah.
not holding it on his own. It's not... Like, traditionally, every Hulk movie is being Thunderbolt Ross chasing Hulk.
Yeah.
And they're right, he's not strong enough a character to hold a movie on his own.
Yeah.
But you put on Planet Hulk movie with all the other warriors.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I call them now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what I call them. I've got the pinball table in my head. Yeah, but yeah, no, I think he could carry that. You've got Hulk and all the other Hulks.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to see. But again, it's expensive to do Hulk in cinema.
Have you not watched or read Planet Hulk?
I didn't. No.
No, there's no other Hulks in it.
No. No, the Planet Hulk pinball table I was on about. Whereas the original. No, yeah, I've seen Planet Hulk. Yeah. Was it World War Hulk? World War Hulk I'm thinking of. Where it goes to Scar and
World War
slave
Hulk.
colour. Yeah, I'm thinking of World War Hulk. I think
Yeah.
completely wrong one.
Yeah.
But no, Planet Hulk. Yeah, I'm completely wrong there. Completely messed up. Yeah, I'm thinking World War Hulk instead of Planet Hulk. But yeah, I'm just thinking we'd never have access. It's expensive to make Hulk in cinema.
Yeah.
How expensive going to be to have 6 of them on screen at once? But yeah, no, get Hulk in his Planet Hulk armour and the Ragnarok. Is this Ragnarok as in the end of Asgard? Or Ragnarok as in the android thought that Tony Stark does?
I don't know, because in the... I've not read the Ragnarok storyline, but I've watched the animated Hulk versus Thor, which is a take on Ragnarok where Hulk is taken to Asgard, Loki tricks him, and Hulk is the Ragnarok.
That sounds more likely to be...
Yeah.
Because last time we saw Hulk, he
Yeah.
put his jet down in Fiji and disappeared.
Yeah.
Not to say Loki hasn't brought him. Loki's on the throne of Asgard.
Yeah.
Can bring him through.
Yeah.
That's more likely with the story, to be fair. Kung Fury 2.
Yeah, Kung Fury. That was one of the highlights of last year for me, was Kung Fury.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, and the script has been done for Kung Fury 2.
Waiting for that. I mean, that's all we've got on it. I suppose that's why it goes. But yeah, Kung Fury was one of those that, for me anyway, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was just like, went on Facebook one morning, bang, everyone, watch this.
Yeah.
Like, never even heard of it. And I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. I mean, it were only made as a trailer to begin with, was someone showing off his
skills.
His skills, yeah. And they're like, make that movie! Okay then.
And now he's got a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kung Fury was amazing. So it's one of those. Was it a flash in the pan amazing? Or was it the second one going to be like, seen this before?
Yeah, maybe, but
we'll see.
I can't wait.
It was completely different. It was completely out there.
I'm going to slightly jump down here because of the cheese of Kung Fury. I'm going to jump
Well, I was just about to do this because I was saying, is this... We were like, oh, we've seen that before. But one franchise where we've seen it 3 times already and we're still going, yes, I want more of that.
Go, 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 go. Run away from that Sharknado. Sharknado, the Fourth Awakens.
The Fourth Awakens. Genius title. Genius.
Yeah. 20-second teaser trailer dropped.
Yeah, and it's quite late for a teaser trailer, to be honest. I mean, this is a 20-second teaser trailer.
Yeah.
But, and the film premieres on the 31st of July.
Yeah.
It's only like 8 weeks before it comes out.
I know.
And it's like, there's your teaser trailer. So yeah, I thought that the trailer had been out long before, to be honest. But yeah, this premieres on Sci-Fi in America on the 31st of July.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that with Sharknado 3 there'll be simulcast in it.
Yeah, probably will be.
Sci-Fi.
But yeah, the 20-second trailer dropped today.
Yeah.
And it is...
You had to watch it twice, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, unless it's this. Yeah, you've got a stripper cockshotting, bouncing a shark away with his crotch.
Yeah.
An Elvis impersonator fist bumping in the street.
Yeah.
Someone winning a jackpot on a fruit machine. And that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Sharknado in Vegas.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Why not? Bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, I remember what that really got to come through. Like, you know, he's come through one of those that looked awesome, but I've seen that. Sharknado is just one of those. That is ridiculous. That is stupid. That is the biggest bollocks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
When's the next one out?
It's because it's like Zombievers. It doesn't try to be a serious B movie.
Yeah, you get stuff like Mega Shark v Mecha Shark.
We'll try to tell a serious story with limited budget and
crap
it just looks,
acting and
yeah.
And then you get stuff like Zombievers, who has a very limited budget. It's one of the greatest horror B-movies films I've seen.
Yeah.
With possibly the greatest movie soundtrack. I'd put that movie soundtrack above Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
That Zombievers, it's so... it's not what you expected. It's completely out of style.
Yeah.
It sucks you... Yeah.
It's one of them ones when I'm making you review B-movies every week. I was like, we got Zombievers this week. For fuck's sake.
Actually, I think it's the only one I actually liked.
Yeah, and Sharknado.
And Sharknado,
Yeah.
But yeah, Sharknado 4. Oh, sorry, you can't call it the 4. It's Sharknado, the Fourth Awakens.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
More casting news is confirmed.
Yeah. The villain Aisha.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know a lot about Aisha. I'm trying to read up on her. I think she's known as Kinsa as well in the comics. Kismet. That's it. Yeah. She's going to be played by
Elizabeth Debicki.
Yes, who I only know from The Man from U.N.C.L.E. reboot with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I've not seen that, and
Yeah.
she's also in The Night Manager with
Yeah.
Hugh Laurie and Tom Hiddleston, which
Yeah.
I still haven't seen. It's one of those I keep going to watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that, but it's one of those because we watch so much every week for Excelsior. Now we're in the mid-season break.
Yeah.
We can
Go back
catch
and
up.
catch up.
I've recently
Yeah.
finished Powers.
Yeah.
Season 1 anyway. So yeah, Night Manager is a miniseries that I've got kind of. It came out earlier this
Yeah.
year, and that's tucked away for when now happens.
Yeah.
Back to reboots.
Go on then.
Logan's Run.
Yeah.
It's been rumoured to be rebooted for 20 years. Now Ryan Condal
Yeah.
is confirmed as its 18th writer. That is a fucked up script.
Yeah.
That's going to look nothing like it did when they first wrote it.
No, not at all.
Now, normally I'd put this as a non-story. Normally
Yeah.
I'd go, it's 18 writers in 20 years. It's,
Yeah.
it's never going to happen.
It's
Fuck off.
Gambit.
Yeah, it's Gambit. We'll find out Channing Tatum's casting big role next. The only reason I put this in
Yeah.
is, cause it was weird, because this was on Nerd Bastards and it was like, you know, Logan's Run gets a new writer.
Yeah, I skipped over it.
Right? And I didn't think that was the story. The actual real story was hidden halfway through the article. So
Yeah.
Nerd Bastards really fucked up here. Now the first half of the article is Ryan Condal is writing it. He's the 18th writer in the 20 years it's been rumoured that they've been trying to get it up and running. But producing it is Greg Berlanti.
Yeah.
No, for those who don't know, Greg Berlanti produces Flash, Arrow, Legends,
And
Legends
now
Sorrow,
Supergirl.
and now Supergirl.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. DC over at the CW.
Yeah.
He's anything he wants. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty sure he walked in and went, CBS aren't doing Supergirl season 2.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
Aye. And walked out. I was at the length of that meeting and they went, Greg wants that. Okay,
Stroking
let's...
his Grammys.
Yeah. They're on a big backpack. He's got a Sherpa carrying him for him.
Yeah.
There's that many of them. But no, I don't understand how, you know, so Ryan Condal is 18th writer, and it's like, well, I mean, Greg Berlanti's producing it. That's the big story. He's
Yeah.
the biggest name at the moment. So yeah, normally I'd write it up as a non-story, but Greg Berlanti on board to produce it. That's going to go somewhere.
Looking forward to this now.
Yeah, that's
If it happens.
that's got my eyes pricked up.
Yeah.
Go then, Ghostbusters story at week.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy feels sorry for us haters.
I think you misplaced your sorry there, though. It should be self-pity.
Yeah.
It should be pity for us, it should be self-pity. Because I actually feel sorry for you being in this film. Again, I've not seen it, but everything about it is terrible.
Yeah.
And that's not... No, don't get on the misogynistic, oh, it's not a female cast. I couldn't give two flying fucks. I've gone into before how I'd do it with I'd do an all-female cast and how I'd pitch it. But go check out Midnight's Edge on YouTube and check out the Ghostbusters videos and how Ghostbusters 3 became Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And that's all the politics and stuff in the background and everything else. And you can, just by reading that, you'll just go, Yeah, I'm not seeing that. But yeah, Melissa McCarthy feels sorry for all us haters because what she says, if 4 women making any movie can destroy your childhood, then you didn't have much of a childhood.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much a direct rip-off of what James Gunn said.
Yeah, about Captain America, which we'll get onto later.
Yeah, so partly, Melissa, I feel sorry for you being stuck in this shit movie. And secondly, if you're going to attack us, at least use your own quotes.
Yeah.
Get out of it, fuck off.
Yeah.
Until next week when we have no doubt of something else to say about Ghostbusters again.
Yeah. Well, that's it for the movie news, so we'll head over to the world of TV.
Yep.
Yeah, well, slightly connected to movie news because Willow Holland, who plays Thea Queen / Speedy in Arrow, has been taking shots at the DCCU.
Yeah, I mean, last week we had Chloe Bennett, is it?
Yeah,
Who
Chloe
plays
Bennett
Sky?
plays Sky, Daisy, Quake, Tremors.
Yeah, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. She had quite a pop about the MCU not quoting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or acknowledging them, and we
told her she was wrong.
Yeah, we kind of went into why she was wrong and why it needs to be that way.
This week we're back in Willow Holland.
Yeah, Willow Holland has come out about the DC expanded universe and said, she's kind of crack saying, when Warner Bros. Announced they're doing movies, Stephen Hell and Grant Gustin assumed, and quite rightly so, that they were going to play Flash and Green Arrow in Justice League. And she's saying that when the Trump said no, you can't really do it. You could just sit on your hands and kind of go, okay, I get it. You gave us jobs, you're paying us.
Yeah.
And
plus the fact that they ripped out half the characters they had planned to use in the show, that may be why Arrow's dropped off a cliff recently.
Yeah, a lot of the characters they had planned, they're not allowed to use because they're going to be used in movies, so...
I mean, they had to kill Amanda Waller off. Suicide Squad was only briefly in it. They were supposed to have a big part.
And then, so I think season 3 was, when we complained about it being pretty mediocre and boring this year.
Yeah.
But when you heard all this coming out from Willow Holland, is it a case of season 3 just got ripped up and they had to hastily rewrite the scripts?
Yeah.
Because would we have got Damien Dark in season 3 if it had been Suicide Squad?
Maybe not.
But no, I completely agree with her. Why? We've been going on about, we say this all the time, just do it right. And Marvel did it right. I know we sound like Marvel fanboys, but it's simply because there's more Marvel stuff out there.
Yeah.
We've got 2 DC movies and 12, 13 Marvel movies that are of a high quality. But yeah, we keep saying do it right. Marvel build their universe up over time with each movie. Warner Bros. Trying to shove everything in. So if you want to build a universe quickly, why not use your established characters?
Exactly.
You've got Grant Gustin as a Flash, Stephen Hamill as Green Arrow, who are pulling in millions of viewers every week.
Yeah.
Why don't they just come over to your movies? Come over to do you just you don't need to do a Flash and Arrow film.
Yeah.
You can use them to create other characters. And then Justice League come together, Hamill and Grant go over to the movieverse, they do their little bit in Justice League, and then come back to the TV and carry on.
Yeah.
That, you want to build it quickly, do that, but no, we're just going to completely ignore that and do new ones.
Yeah.
Makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
When Flash casting were announced, I was saying that I was hoping it was going to be like an Earth 1 and Earth 2, but seeing as they've gone and done that on Flash, I'm thinking that's out of window as well.
I think it's just a case of, they're separate.
Yeah.
This is movies, that's TV, one another don't exist.
Like Marvel do with comics, but they're tying everything else,
Yeah.
If it's on screen, it's part of us.
Yeah.
But I think the problem DC faces, like Marvel face with their movies, they've sold off characters to different stations and networks, so bring them together is hard.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they've got... You can bring it together.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that if I don't know, CW's owned by Warner Brothers?
Yeah, CW is. Yeah, but then you've got, you had Supergirl on CBS, you've got Gotham on ABC, Krypton on Sci-Fi.
You telling me if Warner Brothers turned to ABC and said, we want Jim Gordon in a Justice League movie, we want Commissioner Gordon in there, or Jim Gordon in there, can we borrow your Jim Gordon from Gotham? The same actor, the same character, all his development and everything, pop in our movie, then he comes back to you. Think ABC going to go, no?
Probably not, no.
You know what I mean? Anyway, I can understand it with like Fox and Marvel. If it was like, I don't know, if Fox had the rights to Batman, and Warner Brothers didn't, and the way I can understand that.
Yeah.
But a movie company going to a TV company going, can we borrow him for a film?
Yeah.
The company go, yeah, take him. And then when he comes back, it's like, oh yeah, but now we're over with Batman.
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah, it's just a theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of my funny stories this week, I put this in this week, because this is... I wasn't going to mention it. You had an online poll in a private group that we're in.
Yeah.
About Top Gear.
Yeah, I'm not going to torture him again.
Top Gear started this week, and it is shit.
It's not Top Gear.
I enjoyed Top Gear. I'm one of those minority of people that openly admits to liking Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah. Me too. I like all three of them.
I think he's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant. But yeah, the new one started with Matt LeBlanc and Chris Evans, and it is atrocious.
It is, yeah. I think there was only one thing that made me even smile during the whole thing is when Matt LeBlanc was giving his review from on the back of the tow truck.
Even that was kind of...
Yeah.
That was it, you know. But the thing that's been hilarious, it got a lot of hate on Twitter, and rightly so, it all exploded. And everyone started tweeting Chris Evans to say how much he's fucked it up and you're a shit job, and go, you know, you got the usual go kill yourself knobheads in there, but you know, people are going, I love this show and you've destroyed it, you know, how can you be proud of this pile of wank, all that kind of stuff. Except they were tweeting at Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Not Chris Evans, ginger-haired, spectacle-wearing British television presenter.
No, Captain America himself. I hope in a similar vein though that Ginger Chris Evans has been got a lot of shit for joining Hydra.
I also. But yeah, I just find that hilarious. It's one of those cute little stories where it's like, we just got to 12 hours. I like the idea of Captain America sat there going, what?
Yeah.
What's they on about? And then having to search Ginger.
What the fuck's Top Gear?
well, on Twitter it was called Flop Gear. So I like the fact that he's probably spent an hour googling Flop Gear and can't see what the hell anyone's on about.
Just like you just bring up images of flip flops.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with these?
What have I done wrong with flip flops? Right, I just see Cam coming out and going mental because, like, you made me watch that pile of wank to see what you were all on about. But yeah, I just find it quite funny that Captain America got shit because of a ginger-haired TV presenter in the UK.
He's almost as good as Susan's anal bomb party.
That is. Again, for our American listeners, one of the X Factor winners or Britain Got Talent winners, some bullshit show like that. Susan Boyle won it. Yeah. And they put Susan's
album party.
Susan album launch party.
Yeah.
But when you put it all together...
Susan album party.
Yeah, Susan album party. When you put it all together in a hashtag, it says...
Sue's anal bum party.
Yeah, which got picked up on Twitter pretty quickly, and the record company didn't like that. This is very much in that vein of... Yeah. Well, it's not a hashtag mistake, it's more of a mistaken identity, but... yeah, so moving on from that anyway, I just wanted to pull that in because it was funny. Eric LeRae Harvey.
Yep, you may know him from Boardwalk Empire, among other things.
I've never watched it. I mean, I've gone on IMDb,
Oh,
and it says he is known for what he's known for: K-Pax.
Yeah.
And then you scroll down, he played a security guard.
Yeah. Pretty much, if you watch FX and watch all the procedural crime dramas on there, he's been in them all of them.
Yeah, I'm just...
NCIS, every version of it, CSI, every version of it, Law and Order, every version of it.
I've got it up here now. Law and Order Special Victims Unit, NYC 22, Law and Order Criminal Intent, NYPD Blue, Law and Order. It's been in quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is playing the villain in Luke Cage.
Yeah, Willis Diamondback Striker.
Yeah, and this is... We have one of the criticisms we have with the Marvel films is that the villains are underused and stuff like that, but the TV series does it a lot better.
Yeah.
Like Wilson Fisk.
Yeah, and
Purple Man.
Yeah.
Just reading the story on Sinister Serpent, is Willis Diamondback Striker, and him and Luke grew up together.
Yeah.
Joined a gang called the Bloods, and they went into petty crime and stuff, and rather had a gang war against the Diablos or something.
Yeah.
And they kind of both fall in love with the same woman, and that sparks their rivalry that goes on throughout the years, to the point where Willis frames Luke, and that's why he gets sent to prison and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, already just really nice. He's a I'm just like, this,
Yeah.
that's a pretty decent backstory. I want to see this develop.
Yeah.
And, you know, is it, I mean, I'm assuming, look at the age of Luke Cage, this is after he's got out of prison.
Yeah. I would imagine so, yeah.
So we've got all that backstory to go on.
You're thinking Jessica Jones, sort of like that's where he's trying to clean his life up by just owning a bar, getting sent out of shit. And
so yeah, I want to see all this. You know, he's got this big developed character coming back in, and straight from off, you've got this great backstory, this great development. That I think that's going to make a great villain.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm looking forward to Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to it. And then lastly for this week, we're moving on to a bit of comic book news.
Yeah. I mean, because there's been some big things happening this last week.
Well, we don't. No, we put comic book news in every now and again when we think it's
newsworthy.
Yeah. Melting down the internet.
Yeah.
I think that considers as newsworthy.
Yeah. Apparently, a Ginger Radio 2 presenter has joined Hydra. He's been a double agent all along.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain America is a Hydra agent.
Yeah. Or appears to be a Hydra agent.
Well, this is interesting because it caused massive outrage at first.
Yeah.
It kind of goes against.
From a lot of people who didn't read the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of it's that moral integrity cap that right at the centre of him that this is what he does, and you've kind of ripped it apart. So it's interesting. But this on two levels. Like one, the writers have said, you know, after the initial shock came over, people were going, be a clone, or it'll be it's not the real Steve Rogers, it's someone in disguise or that. The writers have come out and says, no, this is Steve Rogers. Yeah. But it's kind of, this is what I love with Marvel Comics, how they always ground it in the now. Yeah. That this is it's always culturally relevant.
Yeah, I mean there's, I call it a scene, but a splash.
Yeah, a couple of
couple of pages. Yeah, with how this suicide bomber joined Hydra, and he goes to listen to a Red Skull speech, and Red Skull's talking about how he's just come back from Europe and he's disgusted with it because they're opening the border to let all the refugees in that come and start blowing up the country.
Which is pretty much the Syrian refugee crisis that's going on right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much, you know, BNP slander.
Yeah, but it's kind of referring to the Syrian refugee crisis, which, you know, the majority Muslim, but then we've also got the ISIS problem, the Islamic fundamentalists, so it's kind of putting the two together, which they're not one and the same, but it's that kind of Donald Trump-esque kind of speech. It's kind of, you know, it's focusing on, it's telling the story of what's going on in Europe right now in a Donald Trump style that kind of fits with the American election. Yeah. You know, with Donald Trump saying you've got the Mexicans coming over the border and they're bringing crime and the rapists and, you know, it's no founding, just bullshit fear-mongering. Yeah. But it's that kind of, it's a cool way of looking at, I think it's a snapshot in time, so when we go back, you know, in 50, 60 years time, people will look back on this and see, were our politics really that bad? Yeah. I mean, X-Men did it with, you know, mutants wanting to coexist with society. Yeah. It was kind of the black v white segregation going in America at the time, and, you know, the mutant virus was that they had going on in X-Men in the 90s was a kind of abstract view of the AIDS pandemic. You know, so I like it when comic books use real life scenarios, kind of make you look at it differently. You know, you'd never join Red Skull. You know he's a bad guy. You'd never join Red Skull. Yeah. Why the fuck are you voting for Donald Trump then? Yeah. They're one and the same. You know. So I like what it does. That gives people a different way of looking at it. Yeah. And now this one, I'm just going to hand over to you for this one because I'm not going to. Regular listeners will know that I'm more of a Marvel fan. I dip into DC every now and again.
He calls me a DC fanboy, but I'm not. I'm a comic fanboy. I read what I like, and if it's good, I'll rate it. If not, I'll slag it off. I don't care what company it's from.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But big event in DC this week was DC Rebirth, and I went and did a lot of reading over the weekend and beginning of this week to get up to date on all the stories. I feel like I need a big whiteboard behind me now to explain everything to you. So I'm not going to go into the dark side war, apart from to mention basically they all the Justice League get turned into various gods. Batman becomes a god of knowledge by sitting in a Mobius chair, and he spends 8 issues of Dark Side War in the Mobius chair. And first thing he asks, who is the Joker? And then
The origin story that none
Yeah.
of us wanted answering.
Yeah, this is in issue 44. He asked that, and in issue 52, when it's all quieting down and that Green Lantern's in Batcave with him, he goes, "I heard you ask." You asked his name, and he said, "No, it can't be." "Who were it? What name did he give?" He said, "He didn't give a name. There's 3 Jokers." And
What?
then, yeah. No more explanation than that. Later on, when it goes into the DC Rebirth comic, you've got Batman looking at a computer talking to Alfred, and there's the original 60s, 70s Joker on screen, the Killing Joke Joker, the most famous one, and the new DC 52 Joker.
In Batman the World's Greatest Detective,
Yeah.
can you not tell the difference between 3 completely visually different Jokers?
Well, they're not supposed to be visually, it's just artist takes on them in reality, but the fact that they're drawing attention to it, that
They act differently, they speak differently, they talk differently, you never notice it with 3 different people.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big thing to get past the World's Greatest Detective. I think you've got to take that mantle away from him.
yeah.
You know, give him his hockey pads and that's it.
Yeah, but the thing is, DC Rebirth starts off, it's Wally West telling the story. Not Wally West who has been in DC New 52, because he hasn't been.
Right?
There is a different Wally West who only gets to Speed Force later on, but this Wally West is the Ginger Wally West.
Right?
Yeah, who's been trapped in the Speed Force the entire time because of the Flashpoint Paradox, which caused the New 52. And it's him trying to get back through. And he tells a story about how many times the universe has ripped itself apart and come back together, which they're acknowledging the reboots.
That's because it's kind of tying it in that
Yeah.
we've rebooted that, so that never happened, but then now it did happen even though it never happened. We're
Yeah.
acknowledging that it did.
Yeah, they basically acknowledge all the reboots. So all the reboots are now canon inside this new Rebirth universe.
So the reboots are canon inside a reboot.
Yeah.
Got you.
Like I says, I need my whiteboard. Yeah,
But you just said, did you say that the New 52 was started by the Flashpoint Paradox?
Yeah, it started by the Flashpoint Paradox, and then...
You've got something else here?
Yeah, I'm going to get to that now.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Where the Flash changed time.
Saved his mum and everything.
Yeah.
Went to,
So I went back and he went back and saved it eventually, but it's like rebooted the universe with 10 years missing.
Right.
Yeah, and according to Wally, them 10 years have been taken because somebody wants to attack Earth because of weakened relationships, friendships aren't forged, people are who they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sort of. He says, I'm looking on Green Arrow and Black Canary and they're not together, but you can tell there's that little spark in the Ryans, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, so they should be together, that spark's there but it's not realised or...
Yeah. So, and first person he goes to see, he says, who can work this out? It's Batman.
Who couldn't tell 3 different people apart.
Yeah. So, Batman's...
I'm sticking on that point, I'm sticking on that.
Batman's got it in his head the whole time, you know, something's wrong, and in the Batcave he sees something shining, and he goes down and gets it, and it's the comedian's pin from Watchmen. Yeah. That was a big epic moment for me, Batman picking up the comedian's
Pin.
Watchmen pin, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then it ends as you hear the final paragraphs of Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan telling Ozymandias how he's always wanted to create life, and he's the person who's to create the 10 years and essentially create the New 52 universe.
See, that's quite cool, I like that. It kind of
Yeah.
ties the end of Watchmen into this new DC universe.
Yeah.
But the writer of Watchmen's going to be pissed off.
Yeah. Isn't he always?
Yeah.
He's an angry recluse, it's Alan Moore.
It's on the ball.
Yeah.
He's an angry recluse. But
Yeah.
Watchmen was supposed to be a standalone.
Yeah.
It's one thing. It's not part of DC. It's just soft to its own.
Yeah.
On its own.
It was just published by DC, it's supposed to be offering its own little, you know.
And now it's tied in and inextricably linked with the creation of the DC universe. He's
Yes.
not going to be happy at that.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea that it created by Dr. Manhattan because he wanted to create life, but then I don't like the idea that there's kind of shit all over Alan Moore's legacy.
Yeah.
Like, as the writer, you should have the creative control of what's written and how it goes.
Yeah.
And for the 20 years later?
Yeah.
20 years after he wrote it, DC to kind of retcon it in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a bit shitty.
I mean, to me, so yeah, you asked me my 3 favourite graphic novel. I was it Killing Joke, Old Man Logan, Watchmen.
Yeah, I fucking love Watchmen.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a bit shitty on the writer to have his work just kind of plagiarised and beaten and shit to
Yeah.
fit.
You can imagine he's found out and it's like, well, what are you doing? This is supposed to be a standalone. It's a DC on side of it. We'll do what the fuck we want.
Yeah, we'll do what we want with it.
Yeah. It does feel a bit shitty on DC by doing that.
I mean, it's cool that Dr. Manhattan created the universe.
Yep.
But then, on my initial reaction, that's awesome. And then the more I look into it, it's kind of, oh, shitty. That is really, really shitty.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Finally, the big point on DC Rebirth, because as the New 52 came to an end, there was this comic book arc called The Final Days of Superman. Right. Unexpected Death of Superman, because there's this perfect storm of events that have come together. Superman's been poisoned by kryptonite, he got exposed to wrong kind of radiation on Apocalypse. That's how he became the god of power in the Darkseid War. And he released this big solar flare. So it's slowly killing him. He's basically got Superman cancer.
Right.
Yeah. And then, because when he let off the solar flare, it had his DNA in it. Some Chinese woman has harnessed that, trying to create her own army of Supermen.
Right.
But some of it's escaped, and he actually believes he's Superman. Does this guy?
That's a kind of Superman clone.
He's a Superman clone, yeah.
Right.
And
okay.
he's angry, and every time he gets angrier and angrier, you know, this solar flare's burning up.
So we've got Superman Cancer Man.
Yeah.
And Superman Clone Man.
Yeah.
Right.
And because in the New 52, Superman's with Wonder Woman.
Right.
So when Wonder Woman doesn't believe Solar Flare dude is Superman, he goes off to find the other person he can talk to, which is Lois Lane.
Right.
Then for some reason he says, I'm drawn to this cabin, I need to take you with me. And there's Clark White, Lois White and Jonathan White all there.
Right.
Yeah, and he plays dumb all the time as Clark White, so Flary Superman threatens him. Basically, he reveals himself as another Superman.
So now I've got Superman in hiding,
Yeah.
Superman Clone Man, and Superman Cancer Man.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, Superman Clone Man is getting angrier and angrier, all this energy is building up, Cancer Man comes, flies him off into space, so when he goes nuclear he absorbs all the energy.
Right.
Comes back down to Earth, dies, so that's 2 Supermen dead.
So Cancer Man and Clone Man are dead.
Yeah.
Leaves
In hiding Superman who takes his family to Fortress of Solitude, and it turns out he's the Superman before the New 52. Does your head hurt as much as mine?
Complete sense. Yeah. We need to get you a whiteboard for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So that pretty much sums up the big talking points from the DC Rebirth.
So how many? No, we've got Superman Cancer Man is the New 52 Superman.
Yes.
Mad Chinese scientist woman makes Superman Clone Man.
Yeah.
Superman Clone Man goes nuclear.
Yeah.
Superman Cancer Man flies him into space. Clone Man explodes. Cancer Man comes back down, dies.
Yes.
And then Clark White goes to the Fortress of Solitude, finds out he's Superman from the pre...
No, he always knows.
He always knows, but I say
Yeah.
he goes to the Fortress of Solitude and he's Superman before the New 52.
Yeah.
And he's going to take on the mantle of New 52 Superman going into DC Rebirth.
No, he's just gonna be Superman, because this Superman's dead, and he's probably going to explain that he's a different Superman from parallel world or whatever, or a alternate timeline, if you would.
Yeah, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, not reading that fucker.
Yeah.
Rather read the theory of time by Stephen Hawking.
Yeah. And you thought Batman v Superman were too messy
Yeah.
and convoluted. Oh.
God no. Just yeah. Fair enough. Right, my head hurts. We should end it there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's our new version of Excelsior. I think we're going to leave comics out next time.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
No.
That was just because it was a big event and I had to explain the big 3 talking points, but
for
I've got
everything
a
else,
migraine now.
for everything else that we do, you know, PS Plus Onliners, Show Bitches Never Regions. We're also now on Twitch with the PS4. We'll be doing live reviews this week on the back of PS Plus, and we have an online PS4 tournament coming on the 18th of June.
Yeah.
So head over to Stoffel Presents on Facebook for the online tournament, and also stoffelpresents.wix.com/home for everything else that we provide.
Yep.
And until next time, take care, Geek
See you
Files.
later.